welcome to Dark Encounters UK. Today we're in Hinckley at a very haunted antique centre. What is this place, Ames?
It's the Haunted Antiques Museum.
Okay, and Ames here is the general manager of this place. So what do you do here?
Basically, I look after the teams, do the tours and that. We investigate and film here as well. So.
Okay, and I know you've got lots and lots of different rooms in this place,
yeah.
and they're all have different, different ideas based
yes.
on time periods, or
yeah. Well, you've had a look around already. So like we're in the Victorian Seance Parlour at the moment. So we do a lot of seances in here and that. So, okay. And basically, what happens in here is we've had the photograph behind the gentleman fall down twice. It's the lady.
Oh yes, this one here, the other one.
Yeah. And the door recently is open quite a lot recently as well.
Opened on its own?
On its own, yes. And we have got video footage of it as well.
Brilliant.
So.
Your door's shut at the moment, isn't it?
Yes. So if you've got a camera, you may want to get it on there tonight. You
Okay.
never know. You never know.
Just quickly, these are quite, they're quite interesting. What do you do with this?
Well, copper piping, as you probably know, is it's a great conductor of communication. So when we're doing a séance in here, the medium quite often sits underneath the pyramid because that will aid a communication of his. And basically, this is for a Ouija board, but people quite often sit there with their hands on it, and hopefully it works a bit like a planchette or a yes/no sort of thing.
Oh, I see.
We do normally take this off when we're working with this, though.
I see. That's interesting. There's some amazing things in here. So
yes.
these are all Victorian pyramids.
Yes, it is. That's why it's the
Victorian room. Makes sense.
Yes.
Can we have a look at some of the other rooms?
Yes, of course you can.
Let's go and have a look around. So this is the war room?
Yes, this is the war room. We've got quite a few interesting items. The most famous item here is the wheelchair, and it was featured on the programme this morning. When people sit in it, they quite often feel that their limbs are missing.
Okay.
And a fortnight ago, I'm going to go to another part of the room, which is in that corner. There's two mannequin heads, and they fell off during an investigation nearly at one of my teammates.
Oh, that's interesting. And you've got CCTV rigged up in here,
yes,
haven't you?
We
so
have,
you
yes.
Keep an eye on things all the time.
Yes, absolutely.
That's really interesting, isn't it? Because that looks pretty. It looks like they're pretty firmly in place there.
They were firmly in place, and they're really heavy as well, so they couldn't just slide off.
Wow, creepy.
Mm.
It looks sort of First World War-ish to me, the wheelchair.
Yes, it came from a rehabilitation centre down Devon Way, Devon Dorset Way, and it wasn't unheard of for people to go to the coast to rehabilitate.
Recuperate. Yeah. Okay. And what have we got? With a Second World War RAF uniform.
Yes.
And a sailor. That's First World War, isn't it?
Possibly, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not really an historian. I do try, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
So.
Really interesting.
We've got a First World War. We've got the baby's
baby's gas mask.
Gas mask. And what you used to have to do is you used to have to put the old child into it,
yeah.
and it needed somebody to pump the air into it.
Yeah.
So if anything happened, like the person fell asleep or a bomb happened.
Yeah, they could suffocate in those.
Yeah. They needed. If no one was pumping that air in, that child would suffocate and die.
Oh dear, that's awful.
I've noticed this door's like a new addition as well.
Oh no, he's been there a long time.
You've seen him.
Yeah. It's funny, right? Because cabinet 30 is the one that normally opens quite a lot. So.
You want the key to that? Are they open already then?
It's not open at the moment.
It opens itself.
Yes, it opens
swings,
it off
swings
itself. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what room's this?
This is the doll room, and we have quite a lot of activity in this room.
Do you?
For a start, Paul the ventriloquist dummy is quite often thrown off the chair,
okay.
and it can either end up right next to the chair, and we've actually seen him. Like there was a table right here, and he was in the chair, and he went over the table and fell off.
Wow.
The side, and we all sat here and we all saw it.
Well, were you in the room at the time?
We was in the room. We just walked into the room.
Yeah.
So yes.
Wow. Good grief. Good God. Do you think that's something connected with the ventriloquist dummy itself, or do you think that's something that was using that?
I don't know. There is a story that the spirit connected to the chair. She doesn't like him in the chair.
Oh,
so
okay.
she pushes him out. So, but he is quite top heavy. So when he does land over here, it's a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, to move all that distance.
Yeah.
You've got a very creepy clown.
Oh yeah, that's called Neil.
Neil. Is that named after Neil the owner?
Yes.
Yes, okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
The door behind you as well, that has opened a couple of times on its own. I was here once on my own. It was going back 2018 because there's a mirror in the other area that was lifted up and pushed over.
Wow.
Well, I put that mirror back together. So I was working in here on my own, and I heard some heavy boots coming up the stairs. At this time, there was only this top floor. We weren't part of the bottom floor. So heavy boots coming up the stairs. Anyway, I'm the only person in this building. I get to the door, opens it, and there's nobody there.
Yeah. Wow, that's
So-
amazing because there's a staircase
Yeah.
just through here.
Yeah.
That does look creepy. I thought it as soon as I saw it. And I'll just say now, before I forget, when we first arrived here about an hour ago, we were all coming through. Simon and I lagged behind because we were just about to come up the stairs from the door that goes outside, and we realised we hadn't shut the door properly. So the two of us went back down, shut the door, latched it, came up the first staircase, and Simon went to go along the corridor on the next floor below us. And as he did, I said, no, they've carried on up the other staircase, because I heard footsteps, which would have been up here.
We quite often, when we've sat downstairs, you can quite often
Hear
hear
footsteps.
walking along.
Wow, that's not bad stuff for the night, is it? This room's a little bit freaky, isn't it?
It is, yes.
There's a lot of bones, there's some skulls, there's parts of a human skeleton there,
Yeah.
and there's voodoo dolls.
Yes, we got the Nakondi people used to hammer their vows, the promises, the oaths into them. And if you broke that vow, promise or oath, the spirit inside would come and take your soul or punish you in any way it sees fit.
Oh, I see. So these weren't to try and punish somebody, they
No.
weren't a symbol of somebody, it was to vow
Yeah.
to do something.
Yes.
Oh, I see, okay. Is that the same with this one here?
Yes, that's exactly
Seems
the
so.
same with that one.
No, I got told when we came in that this one here, you mustn't touch.
Yes.
It's one in the glass case.
Yes. Yes, the first owner of that, she was cleaning it and she dropped it. The right arm came off it. Anyway, a month later, she broke her right arm. The second owner of it, she is a member of the same family, but it's a few generations later. She was cleaning it, dropped it, the head came off. She was later in a car accident and she broke her neck.
Oh, wow. Good grief. That's creepy, isn't it?
Just a bit.
That is strange.
Also, there was an investigation team here, and that doorway there's a photo, which I've shown you, of this thing coming out of the doorway. We're not sure what it is. But
Yeah.
I was here that night, the night that photo was taken.
Yeah, I've seen this already. It looks like some kind of strange form, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
a head of some sort.
Yeah.
Where do you get this stuff?
Well, when Neil had the carport, when he first started, he collected things. And then as he expanded and got this building, people send things here.
Really?
Yeah.
I suppose they don't want them, or they find them creepy. And
Exactly,
they
or
find a
something's happening in their home and they
Yeah.
don't like it, so
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
absolutely.
Sure. What have we got through here?
Let's have a look.
So what's this room?
This is the attic room.
Okay.
We have a lot of things happening here. When people are doing Ouija boards or seances, they quite often feel as if someone's walking around the table, which is quite strange because it normally comes from the mirror. Apparently there's something negative about that mirror, and it's apparently a portal. So negatives come through, and you know when there's something come through because the cups start rattling as well.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Okay, this mirror is another broken one.
Yes. A medium that came here, he had to do an house cleansing, and this was something that he bought here
Came
because
from there.
yeah,
Oh, that's interesting. Because that frame's really old, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, that frame's really old.
I think it came from a church or something like that, but
Yeah.
don't quote me on it.
Yeah. That's amazing. You've got a lot of doctors'
Yeah,
instruments
we've
there.
got the doctor's bag, which is quite an interesting item because women get affected by that quite a lot because it actually belonged to a surgeon, a backstreet abortionist. So, so
Okay.
women quite often feel a pain around the stomach area.
Really? Wow, that's incredible. And there's a couple of crucifixes as well.
Yeah, they're just for show.
Yeah. They always have sort of a strange feel about them to me,
Yeah.
especially when they're large like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some interesting soils here.
Death masks.
Yes.
You can see these.
I can't open it because it's actually locked,
Okay.
but they've actually got human eyelashes in.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Wow. We've also got a couple of soils here as well. The one here actually came from a gentleman called Aaron Kosminski's, and that's come from his grave, and he was one of the contenders for Jack the Ripper.
Oh really?
Yes.
Wow.
Apparently, a gentleman, he's had some DNA done on a shawl that was at the Catherine Eddowes murder site.
Yes.
And apparently Aaron Kosminski's DNA was on there.
Really? Wow.
And Aaron Kosminski actually tried to murder his own sister, but he
Okay.
ended up in an asylum.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's absolutely, that's
This one,
so unusual.
this soil here,
Yeah.
actually came from Sharon Tate's basement from America. She was part of the Manson murders.
Wow, good grief. You've got such an eclectic
We have,
collection
yes.
of things here. It's quite incredible.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. You know, some of the strange things that go on in here, do you think they're all attached to the things that are here, or do you think some of it is the building itself?
Who knows?
Yeah, hard to tell, I suppose.
We don't claim that every item here is haunted, because it's not.
Mm.
But everything carries energy,
Yeah,
so you never know.
maybe a combination of both the building and the things
Yeah,
here
Absolutely.
together. Fascinating.
And plus the
yeah.
people that come in here as well, because
Yes.
you bring
Your own
stuff.
energy.
Exactly. So
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I can't wait to get cracking here tonight. I think we're going to set up the rest of the equipment, and are we having the lights off tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lights are out. We've got infrared cameras with us as usual, and all the rest of the gear, and we'll see how it goes.
So we're here in the war room to start things off. We've placed some of the flashing balls in some places.
Yep.
We're just going to kind of get the feel for things, see how it goes. We've got a few bits of equipment on the table. But this one's been going off already.
Yeah, it's gone off twice, this one. Now, I know these little flashing balls, they go off with movement. And we thought initially it might be the floor is walking by. But as you can see, that doesn't do it. And even if you can move the wheelchair a fair amount, it doesn't set it off. So then it's gone off twice, hasn't it, on its own with no movement at all.
Luckily it's a Sunday night, so there's
Nice and
no
quiet.
noise outside 'cause there's a pub.
Oh!
What's up?
Behind you.
Oh, it's off again.
Is that 'cause you walked past?
Don't know.
No, because
It doesn't go off.
That's the thing, we moved it and everything and nothing happens until just randomly.
Shall we keep still and ask it to do it or something?
Yeah,
Go
can you
for
do
it.
that again for us? Can you move this wheelchair so that little ball goes flashing again? Please.
got the equipment on the table. We've got EMFs,
Got EMFs,
Coke can.
XCOM, Spirit Box. Could you come and communicate with us? Could you sit in the wheelchair? Or come and speak to us using our devices? You're welcome to make noises in the rooms to show where you are.
If there are any spirits here with us in the room, could you make the sensory ball in the wheelchair light up, please? Or there is a device on the table in front of us for you to communicate with us.
I think one of the flashing balls and
Is it?
I think I'm not sure.
Is that normal?
Norman.
Normal. Be a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like another light or something in the corner.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
Norman your name? Could you give us any other names? Possibly. Thank you.
Thinking about it.
We're just here to communicate with you. You can tell us whatever you want to tell us or make a noise.
We understand you probably get asked the same questions a lot, as this is a research centre. But we just want to communicate with any spirits that want to. And if Norman is your name, could you make the ball flash on the wheelchair, or go and sit in the wheelchair for us? Is anything in this room that belongs to you?
Skin.
Skiing.
I hope not.
Well, there's.
In that other room, you know,
That
with
other
those
room.
masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not made of real skin.
Yeah, it's plastic.
But still.
There's
Yeah,
probably
you got
eyelashes.
you got the
Yeah,
human
no,
hair though as well.
There's the human hair in there from
Oh yes.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your skin is in the building? Which room? Or are you trying to tell us there's a part of yourself in the building? Maybe some bones, some hair?
Say more. Violin.
Really.
Actually, there's a photo of Violin over in that corner, I think.
Is there?
So, yeah. There she is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In front of that book, yeah.
That's weird.
I know I'd seen one over there, so.
Sometimes music can trigger things,
Yeah.
you know, sounds, frequencies and stuff, so we did this same experiment in this underground bunker. We played this song, and then when we turned it off we could hear shuffling, like dancing.
It's quite a sad song, really.
Yeah.
I do actually quite like this one. I do have a good pleasure
Lost
for it.
focus for a minute. It's like I'm not even zoomed in or anything. Well, it's just come up. Lost focus.
And there's
You
also
downstairs,
Crazy.
Amanda.
Try something else, try a bit of Glenn Miller.
Hey, it's
Oh.
going off behind you. Glenn Miller.
I like Glenn Miller.
And then
Yeah,
now
I
Amanda.
love Amanda.
Amanda,
Yeah.
if you're
Moonlight
lining that
Serenade.
ball
Yeah,
up
yeah.
in the
That's my
chair,
favourite song.
thank you.
That sensory light just gone off just when he said. And Amanda came up, didn't it?
Yeah, at the same time.
You got that one there.
See it.
Can you turn it round? Thank you. Got two names on there, Norma and Amanda. Seeing as
cool.
She's
Going
gone
off
up
again.
now. And you
Oh,
did-
that wasn't me. I'm leaning
That
across
wasn't
the
you,
chair,
I
but
saw you, yeah.
yeah, I haven't touched that. The time it went off a few minutes ago, that might have been me. I'm not sure because I.
But that
I
time you
certainly
didn't
didn't
even
that time.
move that much, so...
No.
okay, it seems to be going off a lot more now.
Could you light that ball up again for us, please? Do you like this music?
A bit like jazz music, isn't it?
Mm.
1920s,
No, 40s. This is
40s.
40s. Yeah, primarily.
This is foxtrot music, isn't it?
Climb. Climb.
Climb.
Mm. What did you climb?
Aircraft.
So we've got a spirit box on the table. You can use this device to tell us what you want.
You said you speak to me.
So if you want to communicate, use this device. Can you tell us your name?
Andrew?
Andrew.
I
I
heard
heard Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, are you a soldier? Where are you?
Are you in this room?
How many spirits are here? here with us?
I've got millions. Surrounded.
Is there anyone here with us? Can you say one of our names? I said yes, didn't I?
Yes. That was a man.
Okay, say one of our names then. Should we take it into the door and see if anything happens?
Yeah. There's a lot more dolls than the last days. Got loads.
There's a teddy bear on the floor behind me. Can you make
Lee,
that
you
up
put-
to us at all?
Did you put that in there, Lee?
Yeah, I'll put it in.
We'll try and communicate through the device on the table.
This is the hair of the little girl in that picture, I think. Or I was told it's a girl's hair from a mental asylum who passed away. Can you tell me whose hair I'm holding? What's the girl's name?
Oh my god, what was that?
Man's
That was
voice.
a man's voice. You said a name.
What's the girl's name? Am I allowed to hold this?
Oh my god!
That was a little girl said,
That was a
yeah.
little
Yeah.
girl.
Heard that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my
so
god, that's
clear.
what made me really emotional. What the fuck?
I really hope it turns on the camera.
It just says that.
Am I allowed to hold this? Am I allowed to hold this?
Is there a little girl in here with us?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
That was, and that was a little girl.
That was clear as day, that was.
Absolutely. She was like, yeah.
Yeah. We just want to talk to you. We're friendly. It's not my name.
Was it a girl, right?
Cool. What?
That was a male voice come through then.
A male voice again.
Yeah.
You can come to us. You'll feel safer if you're scared. And you can come and talk to us.
There's a little teddy behind me on the floor you can play with. It will light up and flash different colours.
Introduce yourselves.
My name's Abby. Can you tell me what your name is?
I'm Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Simon. Can you tell us what your name is now?
Why don't you hold it? Unless you don't want to.
I know, I will.
Can you say your name a bit clearer for us?
Is it okay if I hold your hair?
What was that?
You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hold it, Abby.
Thank you. Could you tell me your name, please?
Is there any bad spirits in this room?
I've got like a cold rash around my hand. My fingers are cold. What the fuck?
That's around the hair.
Yeah, my fingers.
Oh,
What does it say?
It said which one?
that's what I thought it said. Which one?
Which one?
Can you touch my hand?
Should we put your hair back in the cabinet?
I just found a picture from the girl who it's from.
Just for her.
That's her there.
No.
That's her. That's her hair.
Is this you in the picture that's on the table? Hair's gone quite quiet now, isn't it?
I see.
I see. I see what? The photo?
Photo.
Is this you then?
Is the little girl spirit still in here with us?
Yeah.
My right hand is feeling a bit colder than my left. You've got cold there, isn't it?
Are you touching Ben's hand?
Left one feels fine. The right one's got something like a cold skin.
Are you stood next to Ben? Can you try and touch his hand? I swear that sounded like Ben.
A little bit.
Ben, but it was like...
Is it still cold?
Still cold. The right hand still feels a little bit, but not as cold as it was.
Have you moved away?
Well, that's a wrap for this series for 2023. We hope you've enjoyed watching the series with us, and we've had a great time making it, haven't we? We're going to
Definitely.
we're going to be back in the spring next year with another new series, so I hope you'll stick around and watch us. But for now, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a great one.